How was Christmas? By the way, are you still speaking to your brothers or your sisters? Ama mulikosana. What do you think? Did you, by the way, solve issues that you had? What really makes this conflicts? What really brings this family conflict so intense? Family conflicts is one of the things that really brings ruggles between the families. And some of the causes, as we discussed, one of this was personality. And now today I want us to highlight on other points the positions that you hold, whatever you are. Now, did you know that you are just a sibling in that family? You are just a brother or a sister in that family. Imagine, maybe you're a CEO somewhere, a HR in a big institution, a pastor, a director, a profession. I mean, you are a DR somewhere out here, and then you go home over Christmas and festivities, because this is where people gather together. After many years, after many months, people come together as a family and gather. Now, one of the key things is usually, one of the biggest problem is when you come home in a family setting and you expect to be given a treat that you're given in your office, in your rank. Madam CEO, Mr. Director, Reverend, Bishop, and other titles. The day you miss out on being a sibling, being a brother, being a sister, the day you miss out and forget that you are those people and come with your title home is the day you miss your family gatherings vibes. A family gathering reminds you of your childhood experience. I know you can bear me witness. When you see your big sister, you remember the way you would go steal matunda, play. When you see your brother, it should remind you of your childhood experiences. You should actually enjoy and laugh and just be happy. But now, when you expect your sister to see the reverend in you, imagine that hajui and the reverend, okay, I know, maybe hata alikuja ordination akaona unaitwa dad, na akaona, hii mambo yote ulipewa, anakujaga, anakuonanga, you're flying, the website is there, we know you are a director or a CEO somewhere. But the memories that these people have with you, they are the memories of you being a child in a family setup. So let's agree. When you go home, please leave your titles away. Come dressed up, be simple, be easy. I mean, just show up as a brother and a sister. Just do a catch up. And so you will not fail your expectation, because when you come with the CEO mentality, hakuna secretary home wa kupea chai saa 4. Hakuna secretary wa kukuandikia notes. But here could be you are the person now who is supposed to organize your people to have a better stay. So please, in the conflict that you are solving in your family, ask yourself, could it be as a result of my high expectation on how I am supposed to be treated as a 1, 2, 3? And the day you address that, you'll be very happy. Another thing that brings this issue is what you call undealt childhood rivalry. Now, growing up, remember we said gathering brings people together and they remind you of your childhood experiences. Now, if you did not deal with the childhood rivalry as siblings, when you gather together, the way it reminds you of good memory, it is the same way it reminds you of bad memories. If you have never addressed your childhood experiences and rivalry, it is high time you wake up and deal with them. By the way, time does not heal conflicts. That is a scam. Time does not heal conflicts. Time just archives conflicts. It's high time you call each other and just remind yourself, you are just my brother, you are my sister. I mean, let's all talk these things out and we start a new life altogether. So you could just be innocent, seated, and mtu anakumbuka tu, one day this one did this to me, and so inaleta all the bitterness in you. So I want to remind you one thing. Deal with your childhood rivalry as siblings so that the next time you meet, you'll have a vibe. Now, last but not least, it is basically about in your childhood and the current life, how well are you doing in terms of your relationships? The personal space. What do you impact? How do you impact? Do you have plans? Because many people just meet with no plan, no schedule, no programs. By the time you're meeting with this family, have a program so that you know by the end of the day, you are achieving something as a family. Because the idler you are, yet so many things that can come in between. And I want to challenge every parent that is listening to me. This is a challenge. I know I'm also a parent. I also have parents, but I want to tell you, I want to challenge you as a parent. How do you look at your children when they come home? Do you gauge them by what they bring you home? Because that could also be a source of a family conflict. Now, there's some people who are so good by manipulating the parents. You come with the shopping and you are well up. By the grace of God, you're doing well in life. But then all of a sudden, you realize that a parent is most likely looking up to that person and recognizing him or her. It's about the parents separating children. The rest of the parents are able to pick that, so that other kids always feel like I am not part of this family. I would want to request and challenge your parents. Please get to know that these parents, these children are all yours. Treat them equally, love on them, whatever they come with. Just celebrate and thank God that they are home. They're home. And many things are happening with the kids. If they didn't manage to come, but they raised fair, well and good. Celebrate them, hug them, love on them. If they came with millions, good. Eat, but remind each child that all of you are my children. And so I want to request you, in case of family rivalry, by the way, just sit as a family. All you need is love for each other and care, and a genuine care. And hug each other and tell each other, we are a family. But solve your issues. Conflicts will never end naturally. You need to sit down and address them. Thank you so much for listening, Rosemary, Feminist Hub, where we keep it real and we say we are raising a resilient generation. Remember, that child needs to be raised in a healthy place. And so we are molding a resilient generation. Thank you so much, as you